Welcome to Major Crime Updates first. A man has been found guilty of a calculated revenge murder. 35-year-old Elias Morgan was convicted today for the shooting of former prison officer Lenny Scott in Skelmersdale. On February 8, 2024, Morgan ambushed and shot Scott 6 times outside a gym on Peel Road. The prosecution revealed the murder was driven by a 4-year-old grudge. Back in 2020, while working at HMP Alt Course, Lenny Scott confiscated a phone from Morgan's cell. The phone contained evidence of an illicit affair Morgan was having with a female prison officer. Scott, a devoted father of 3, refused bribes and threats to get rid of the device, upholding his duty as a public servant. In a statement, the Crown Prosecution Service said Morgan, driven by revenge, carried out a cold-blooded murder. Evidence showed that Morgan had been planning the attack for weeks, scouting locations, and even using an electric motorbike to escape after the shooting. Morgan will be sentenced on September 2, 2025. Next, a killer has been sentenced to life in prison for the murder of a vulnerable woman in Bolton. 62-year-old Christopher Barlow must serve a minimum of 20 years behind bars for the murder of Mariann Borocz. Barlow killed the 55-year-old in his home last December, then stripped her body and dragged it into his shed. He then disposed of her clothes in a neighbour's bin. Police discovered her body 9 days later after a massive missing persons search. During the trial at Manchester Crown Court, a pathologist testified that Ms. Borocz, a Hungarian mother of 2 who spoke little English, likely died from suffocation. Barlow admitted to moving her body, but maintained he was not responsible for her death, claiming he panicked. The judge, however, stated that Barlow went to very significant lengths to cover up his vicious attack. The jury unanimously found him guilty of murder after a 3-week trial. The Crown Prosecution Service expressed hope that the conviction would provide some sense of justice for Mariann Borocz's family.